Hello, fan collectors. So, this is my very free, not just cheap, free 42-inch original that I got from the Habitat Restore. They didn't want to sell it because it was missing the rubber piece that goes in the up there in the top, right there where my finger's pointing. And they just felt that they couldn't sell it. So, they gave it to me. I told them that I could, provide one for them. And they're like, "Oh, well, here, you can take it, use it. You want one of these." So now I have a very nice 42-inch weight original, and it was built, according to Sean, it was built in 1997. So, and it has the nameplate over here somewhere. Right there, that's the nameplate. And you can see my little temporary patch so that bugs don't get in the house. And I decided not to put a medallion up in here because I'm not really, a big fan of those. But also the ceiling is a different texture. This was redone after one of the hurricanes in 2004. So it has like a swirl texture where you just kind of stipple it and swirl it. And I can do that. I've done that before. I actually did this ceiling, so I can patch this with no problem. So I felt comfortable just putting the pancake box in, and then we'll patch around that. But anyway, I also found, and I got it for the fan that was originally here, that was the plastic Emerson Designer. But it was very wobbly, and I could not get that thing balanced. And plus the plastic was really yellowed on it. So I decided to donate that back to the Habitat store, and they'll sell it. I think it already sold, actually. It's going to be going in someone's garage, apparently. But anyway, so I got this light kit, the antique brass one there, and I got it for $2 at a different Habitat store, and I thought that was a really good deal. And then the tassel came with the Emerson that was here previously. And the globe is actually plastic. I got it at a third Habitat store when I was down in Fort Pierce, and I was just there for a day, and I happened to pass it. I didn't realize there was one there, and so I looked around. I was mainly looking for a faucet for my sink, which I got, stainless steel, and I managed to get this for, like I said, $1. So I now have a fan that costs a grand total of $3, which is not too bad. And one of the blades did have, I'm not sure what happened to it. I think it's probably the reason I got rid of it. Because nobody gets rid of one of these unless it has a serious problem or they are, updating to a more modern look. But one of the blades, the pitch was completely flat, and I noticed that before I turned it on, so that's a very good thing. It wasn't bent up or down too much, so I was able to bend that and correct it. And now it has a very, very slight wobble, only very minor, which I will be able to correct with the weights. So anyway, here goes nothing. It's a very slight hum to it, but that's to be expected. And it starts out a little wobblier, and then it corrects itself, and then it blows a lot of air. And this is my very messy utility room. Right now it's collecting stuff from the renovation projects, and I obviously haven't touched this room. I cleaned the walls and stuff, but you can see it had previous water damage, which the ceiling was completely redone. I did that. But this wall will have to be repaired. And these are concrete on the outside, so that is fine. I just need to paint that. And then the conduit, which is ugly, I'm going to paint that. And put in a new sink, which will be one of those industrial sinks, stainless steel. And then I'm going to have my workbench, and I have cabinets that I'm going to put in here. I already have the cabinets, so I'm going to put a little table, and I'm going to get a stool, so this will be my little fan workshop and other stuff. So then I'll put more shelves back where those were. They fell off the wall, so I took them off, and I'll remount them correctly. And then here's a nice little shelf. This actually was built with the same paneling that's in the house. It's made out of pine boards and then the teak paneling in the back. And then there's a little place that used to have like some sort of a vacuum, portable vacuum thing from like the 60s, which I got rid of. It was hardwired to the box, so I put in an outlet there so I can charge my phone or something. Or I can charge my phone there, because the countertop will come to about here, so that'll be just the right height for that. New switches, of course, throughout the house. But anyway, there it is running. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and you'll get to see my house when it's all finished. I'll do a video on that later, as promised. And then, of course, the ceiling will be all patched nicely. So, that's it for now.